streaming.
Okay.
So
It's
I
on my
don't
side.
forget.
All right. So last time, a whole bunch of blue dragons kind of subverted your path. So you had to figure out a different way to go because you didn't want to fight a bunch of dragons that you probably couldn't have won against. So after Sir Eastavald made his solo journey to chart the river a little bit, he came back and told you, hey guys, there's another way. You went that way and you found some dragon men who you thusly tricked and murdered.
And ripped to pieces and desecrated their corpses.
We didn't do that yet.
Not yet. Does someone have music going on in the background?
Sorry, it's Joseph. Oh.
Oh, okay. No, it's fine. I was just it's fine. All right. So the dragon men are murdered, and the eastern path lies open.
Let's forge forward after we investigate the bodies of these dragon men.
Let's do that. Let's open up these bodies.
Let's
So to
open them up
speak.
and see what's inside.
Or I'm picturing pinatas full of guts.
What if they're full of gold?
They're
Of
not.
gold.
They're not.
No?
But if they are,
Dragons love gold.
well, Vapine pulls out his knife and guts one down. Well,
Just guts
Armin
one
looks
down.
away after hearing Sir Istanbul say that they probably have gold inside them.
They probably have gold inside them. As you cut into them, the guts just kind of splurt out on the ground around it.
I
And
don't
you're just
see gold in
making a
here.
big mess. But you notice a gold pouch on each of their belts.
Oh, look, see? I told you.
They just magically appeared after I gutted them. Excellent.
Excellent. Between all three of them, you find 2,400 gold pieces.
2,400.
Jesus, they ballin'. Well, we want to split that up 3 ways, guys?
That's what you want to do.
24?
Also, on one of them, you find a potion of supreme healing.
Dang.
How much?
I feel like that would make like music while you drink it.
How much healing do we get from that?
Angels begin to sing as
Potion
you
of supreme healing?
Yeah. I asked
Your
because
heavenly trumpets.
Vapine is down 30 health, and I want to know if we could just go ahead and knock this one out.
So 400 divided by 4, is that what we're doing?
I said
Funny,
30,
the D&D
but
compendium. Get this one out of the table, but the compendium doesn't actually have it.
was it out of my randomizer?
No, it's in the Dungeons Master. So this one is 10d4 plus 20 when you drink the potion.
10d4 plus 20. We'll
So you can
save
get
that
up.
one.
You can get up to 60 points back on that. So
Okay, I'm gonna say let's 2,400 divided by 4 is 600 each.
Yeah.
Somebody remind Brett that he gets 600 gold.
I'll add it in and put a little note on his sheet.
Which puts me at
A fine idea.
1284, and Vapine and Armin will split theirs half and half, or however.
However you want to do it.
Yeah, we'll figure that out later. So I have a thought, guys. Last time we went ahead and didn't cover our rear, we got attacked. Should we leave a rear guard behind us so that doesn't happen again?
That's not a bad idea.
I think that's a solid plan. But
Hafen volunteers. Hafen and Ataz volunteer to stay behind.
Well, Taz has been so useful so far, so...
I know.
So our wizards are gonna hang back and
They're
cover
gonna protect you.
It's awfully sweet.
I feel like I can leave Vapine behind, but then we have Smokeen as the sneaky scout.
Yeah, Well, that's what we want.
She's good at that.
Sean, I'm going to give you control over Davril's tokens just so you can move them if need be.
Okay. It splits us at like.
I think Jeff has control of them too.
Do I? It's possible, I suppose.
You think we'll be all right with
Uh,
going with 5 for now, with our 2 mages
I do.
and a rogue standing behind?
I think you should manage.
We'll probably be all right. Let's roll out.
Yeah.
Lead the way, Smokey.
Right. You see the path continue on eastward and downward.
I keep forgetting I switched to push to talk and saying things, and
Ah,
If Joseph would wear headphones, like a civilized human being.
yeah, tell me about it. Especially because every time I do push to talk, I have to re-click my character to move it.
Oh, I'm gonna carry the Trace Amigos back here. They're staying far back,
how do I do that?
whispering very loudly.
Polygon reveal us. That's what I want.
Oh, yeah. Armin needs to band-aid himself also. I'm gonna pop a spell slot to do that,
Sure, go for it.
assuming I have one.
That's what Smoking saw. You see a dead end ahead. A dead end room with nothing in it. And a path that leads to the south.
Do we want to look around the dead end room just to make sure?
I feel like we should. It's probably
Every chance we get.
You never know. There might be some kind of dragon puzzle, or there could be like a hidden wall, or
There is a mysterious circle of stones that is probably just already in this map, but I'm going to investigate it anyway.
You're going to investigate it. All right. In an investigation.
I guess I don't need to move you, Jeff. Sorry.
Ooh, they look like stone. Or immaculate in circle. Like unnaturally a circle.
Is it just me or is Scott a robot?
Test 1, 2, 1, 2.
It's just you. He sounds fine.
Okay.
Smoking about the circle and that it looks kind of odd to her. And Yolanda, being ever curious, runs over and just picks one of the stones up and throws them over her shoulder to see if anything.
Give me a Constitution saving throw.
Why would you do that?
Why wouldn't you do that? I'd be like,
Well,
Armin says,
Oh
Yolanda.
no!
No, don't do that.
Oh no.
Clarity. That was
As you pick up the stone circle and disrupt it,
Great.
I'm gonna cast guidance
Okay.
on the circle. What do I find? My divine senses.
well,
Strong
you,
evil.
You detect ever weakening senses of evil coming from that circle.
Weakening.
Weakening. The circle was broken, so something that was evil was, but is no longer.
See, guys, I fixed it. Now I can't pop up behind.
Oh, we lost Sean.
I was texting Anna earlier asking if she's gone insane yet, having him working from home and them living at.
Doing online stuff.
I've been having fun debating, like for
Some people-
real.
Yeah,
I got called a snowflake, and what else? A cupcake,
a cupcake,
a liberal retard,
a libertard or whatever.
whatever the thing is. Yeah.
because you don't want to get coronavirus.
Because it seems like the intelligent thing to do to just maybe like hang out and not go to public places for a couple days.
Yeah. Yeah.
My audio works again. I'm back.
Hooray! Okay.
Yay!
All right. So it seems like Yolanda broke something that could have potentially been bad.
Put the stone back quick.
No,
But we need to know.
Wait, are these stones magic?
Well, they were.
East of
Wait.
all sensed something.
I'm sure it was nothing. Onward.
Onward to the path to the south.
It looks like there might be a path to the north, but it could just be
I think you just didn't want to unlock all those pixels.
okay.
Wait, what?
It looks like there might be a path north, but it's hard to tell.
Here, I'll do this for you then. You're standing right there.
There, beautiful. I can see the wall.
Yeah.
There's not a path north, guys, unless there is.
Minor illusion.
I want to investigate this stone before we move on. Can I investigate it?
Which stone? What stone?
The stone circle.
Okay.
Like there's still
And-
stones on the ground, right?
Yeah, yeah. Just one of them was picked up and thrown away.
Just a quick investigation.
They look like really smooth, round stones, but nothing extraordinary stands out about them.
Can I pick one up and investigate it?
I thought that's what you did.
Oh, I was just looking at the circle
Oh.
in general.
I mean, you can pick it up and investigate it further if you want.
Okay.
It's
Picking
extra
it up and-
round.
Been bringing it forward, you just notice, wow, it's really round.
Come on, old man, stop staring at rocks.
What kind of stone is it made out of? Is it basalt?
It's granite.
Granite. Okay. I'll just toss it back down.
You
Whatever.
would know this as a dwarf person, right?
Yes,
That's why I just told him and didn't make him roll for it.
that's right. The belt of dwarven kind gives me knowledge of rocks. Geology +10.
Wait, does that mean this is an old dwarf mine? Probably
Not
not.
necessarily.
Probably stretching that a little too much.
Well, I mean, it's just granite. Granite could be in
The
any
path continues forward. All of the rocks on the walls, really, it's glassed over. It's been glassed. It all looks like it did when you first walked in. Very smooth, reflective surfaces.
What do you see, Smokey?
Smooth, reflective surfaces.
Well, if that's all
are
it
there
is.
any- Are there any particularly large sections that we could like look into? Like, is it is it like a mirror sheen, or is it just kind of like?
Like you could see, if you look close enough, you can see a very faint reflection of yourself in the
Okay,
rock face.
Cool.
You should hit it with your hammer.
I will tap it with my hammer.
Sure.
Very hard.
No, just a tap.
Love to tap it real hard.
Strength check that.
I'm gonna tap that.
Bam. You hit it hard enough, and you put a scuff on the wall, but nothing else happens.
Don't worry, guys. It's safe.
Well, you've hit it, so it must be.
No mirror demons.
No
We're good.
mirror demons this time. All right. The path continues
Is that a thing?
eastward
Is that something we need to be worried about?
before you notice it turning back southward.
Oh God, Smokey, you phased into the wall.
She's on the other side, guys.
She's a spirit walker.
She sees the blackness now. The path makes a hairpin, and it starts to climb back upwards as you turn the corner.
My scouting intuition said that it couldn't go that much further east because there wasn't really any more map to go.
I will say this. First off, I am super annoyed because it said that goddamn mage is north, and we've done nothing but east and west.
Yeah, you just know that somewhere up there in that black space you can't see through. That's where he's at.
That's where he's at.
I mean, that's a guy we want to kill. We've gone very far away from our friends.
He's probably like right there. Maybe
Right around the
there.
corner.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
many adult dragons and things, they're probably dead.
They're okay.
Written them off.
They're fine.
They're okay. The path continues northward.
There's your goddamn north.
Yes, finally. Is he right around the corner?
As Smokine gets to the top, she sees something in the distance. You're push to talk.
Oh, money!
Did you say that out loud?
Yes, unfortunately.
Armin is
She
running.
did. Wait, it's a trap.
You already said the magic word. I'm booking it.
Wait, it's a trap.
I'm booking it. I'm at it.
You're at it. You see a pile of gold in front of you, Armin. It's a big pile of gold.
How much gold are we talking here?
We're talking, that's about, it's about 5,000 gold pieces.
Jesus, guys, can we carry 5,000 gold pieces?
I'm gonna say Smoking is making sure to pay attention to the west in case something comes back for its
Smokey,
skulls.
can you carry this gold?
Yolanda might.
I want to distract Smokey from anything that's going on. You know, this is okay. So
You also find
oh God,
2 potions sitting among the gold. You find a potion of Stone Giant's Strength and a potion of Invulnerability.
Invulnerability. What is that?
it means you're invulnerable, right?
Saving throws plus question mark?
Take no damage.
So the potion of Invulnerability, for 1 minute after you drink this potion, you have resistance to all damage.
Damn.
That feels like a very tanky thing to have. Like, send in Sir Istval with all his stuff and let him not die. You want to take that potion, Jeff? Not
Either
consume it.
me or Yolanda, one of the two. I could see that being put to good effect in her hands as well. Like she could bum rush him.
All right, so
Flurry of
the
blows.
potion of Stone Giant Strength is your strength becomes 23 for 1 hour.
I feel like both y'all already have something like that. Sir Istval is already strong.
I'm at 19, so yeah, I mean it's pretty good. But that again, I feel like so maybe Yolanda could take the strength one, and I could.
Yolanda's already at 21 for strength.
Oh. Well then,
Because I've got the Hill Giant belt.
I could take it then.
I'm at
Mine's
19.
19. Yeah.
I think we should give it to Davril. I'm picturing like a Master Roshi thing going on right now.
Smoking has a strength of 10.
Does she punch things very often?
No.
How does she only have a 10? She's knocked open doors by knocking on them.
But that was when you were level 7. That was
So
almost.
she's
That was
gotten
almost half.
weaker?
What she doesn't have in strength, she makes up for in anger and racism.
Right.
She actually rolls 3 different dice rolls when she knocks on a door. She gets the strength, and then she gets the racism, and then the anger roll.
And you add them all together.
Right. That's why the doors just seem to fly off the hinges with a simple knock, because they just
So
every roll is OP.
logistically speaking, can we carry 5,000 gold?
I haven't really been tracking weight on it, but in this case, you're going to be carrying around a giant bag of money. So
Don't we have a bag of holding somewhere?
one of you has a bag of holding.
Well, then we're good to go.
Who has the bag of holding? Is it one of the people with us right now? Is it not one of the people we left behind?
I think it might have been Haven.
Maybe that sounds
Yolanda
about.
doesn't have one?
No, she used to have one, and then I lost it when I played with the deck of cards.
Darn you.
I will tell you how much it weighs, because it's 1,250 per person. So it's not that heavy. I mean,
If this were Skyrim, it would be 0 because that's how much gold weighs. Skyrim.
I have a question.
I think I gained 30 pounds when I added that.
30 pounds when you
Oh,
added...
5,000 gold pieces.
No, 1,250.
Oh, okay.
30 pounds is a lot of extra weight to carry for some characters. Can you imagine Davriel, who probably has like 8?
His back is broken now.
I have a thought.
Davriel has a strength of 10. Thank you very much.
Oh,
The weight
okay.
crushed
Well,
his
he
spine.
doesn't. He can carry that, but not that plus 1 more coin.
Probably he'd hit encumbrance.
Could I cast Sending Spell to communicate with our magic shop man? Go down the hallway and be like, "Hey, can I just buy a bag of holding real quick?"
Magic shop delivery.
You are okay. So the only caveat I'm gonna say here is that you are in a dragon's lair,
Yes.
and that might your message might incur a little bit more penalty for trying to reach the magic man. Like, because I think in regular sending it's like what 5% or something that it doesn't reach.
I will post it.
Because of the strength of this ancient dragon's lair, you instead have a 33% chance to fail.
I'm curious what the failure means.
It just means the message doesn't make it.
Okay. Well, I mean, it would be a lot more fun if the dragon caught it.
Wouldn't that be?
Okay, well, I tell the party that. Well, I could dial up our magic man and try to get a bag of holding from him with this pile of ill-gotten gains. But no, I mean, 1 in 3 chances it doesn't get to him because of all the magic around this dragon cave interfering with the signal. Is anyone concerned about that?
I'm not concerned with it.
How high do I have to roll? Higher than a 33?
You need to, yeah, if you hit a 33 or less,
1d100.
1d100.
Bam.
All
Good to
right.
go. Good to go.
Goodbye, 3rd level spell slot.
What is your message?
Say, hey, can you open up? I'd like to buy something.
What's
Also,
his name?
what is his name? Oh, it's on a notepad. I don't have the notepad. Are you going to make me go get the notepad?
I want you to know what that name is if you're going to call him.
Okay, well, let me go get the notepad.
forcing your player to go fetch a name off of a notepad after he's moved.
I'm not going to make it easy.
It's terrible.
And yet you're smirking.
So D, have you gotten to ride around on your big bad motorcycle yet?
I did. I spent pretty much all last week riding it. It
Nice.
was lots and lots of fun. I got to make my first few traffic stops on it, which is a different experience, especially popping U-turns in active school zones.
That's
Nice.
cool. Did your boots get fixed?
They did. They added like a 1.5 inch strap of leather onto the back.
Sweet. Very cool. I guess the most important question is, do you feel like Judge Dredd when you're driving around on that thing?
I am the law.
No, but I did have a moment where it had been raining, and so the ground was a little bit slick, and I was coming down the highway, and a light changed really suddenly, so I hit the brakes, but I hit the rear brake too hard, and the back end started going, Wee! And I was like, oh, shit!
That's a little scary.
It's fine. You just don't panic and keep holding it, and it stops.
Don't just immediately like thrash your hog and just like roll it like onto the side.
Please
leave
never
off.
say thrash your hawk again.
Isn't that what you're supposed to say? Isn't that what that is?
Just, no, please no.
You got that name there, Sean?
Is it Darunia?
That's it.
I say,
Yes.
I mean, you want me to say something, or you want to
Yeah,
teleport
say
me there?
something.
I say, hey Darunia, I got a bunch of money to spend. Can you open up?
Oh, my audio randomly cut out.
No, it's not that. He's not saying anything.
We all just got quiet. Oh, that's funny.
Is
All of
that-
a sudden, pop. You're in the magic shop. Just you.
Just me. Wow.
Hey,
That was a good test of something. Hey, boss man. How much is it for a bag of infinite depth? What's
A
it
bag
called?
of infinite. He, Mr. Burns his fingers. So you're looking for a bag of holding?
Yeah, that. Yep, that's the thing.
that thing.
Well, I heard you had money to spend. How much are you willing to spend?
I'll give you 400 for it right now.
No. Alas, it costs way more than that.
Okay, well, spit it out.
I'll need at least 2,500 gold pieces for this fine piece of equipment.
How about
I am open, however, to a trade.
I'm looking at my items currently, and I'm pondering if you'd be interested in this dagger of sacrifice.
A dagger of sacrifice, you say?
And I hold out the dagger and I toss it at him in a very not aggressive way. More like a
Just throw it at the
softball.
ground. You just kind of throw it at the ground at his feet.
No, I throw it right at him, thinking he'll catch it.
Okay, all right. And he just grabs it. He grabs it out of the air and he looks it over and he says, "The dagger and 800 gold pieces, and it's yours."
Done.
He, in kind, reaches into his pack, pulls out the bag of holding, and softballs it at you and says, "Until we meet again,
Hold.
pop.
Don't.
You're back."
Motherfucker. Okay. Well, I had some words for him also, but
Did that reset it for everybody?
the location of the map, yeah.
Okay.
I pop back into his distance. All right, guys, I got a bag of holding.
That's all that we needed, huh? There was nothing else?
I was not given the opportunity to buy anything else.
Oh, well.
All
Hold
right.
on, I gotta find us again.
Yeah, me too.
Bottom left or bottom right corner.
Anytime we change maps, I have to go all the way out and then zoom in.
Yeah, that's what I was just doing.
I'm gonna make the yeah. For future, they're not gonna be this big.
Armin is scooping gold 2 bag. If it's all right with y'all, I'll just hold on to all of this.
He scoops it all in until it's gone. The 2 potions, I don't know. You can divide those up among yourselves, whoever needs them.
I've just added.
You added it was
5,000.
5,000 gold pieces after you subtracted 800 out of your own.
Yeah, so I'm at 54.68. We can divvy this up later when we're divvying it up. Just remind me, or else Armin will spend it on something stupid like a bag of holding. I feel like that was overpriced.
The bag of holding?
Yes.
Well, you did go to a specialty curio shop. He can kind of charge whatever he wants.
Fair. I had more coin to give him. If he would have kept me around, I had another question for him.
Well, I guess the next time you talk to him.
Oh gosh, it's gonna cost me a spell slot though. All right, Smokeen, what do you see over there? What do you see with your elven eyes? I'm gonna use that every chance I get.
You're taking the Hobbit's to Isengard. I don't really see much of anything yet.
We need a party of halflings.
Smokeen sees the pathway open up into a large room. She can only see about 60 feet out. From where she's standing now, though, she gets to see some water off in the distance. The room is very huge. She can't even see the ceiling. It just kind of descends into darkness, or ascends into darkness above her. Very, very large room.
I think we've cycled back to the river.
That's odd.
Head north a little.
As the party moves into the room.
Oh, wow, y'all just charge right on in there.
We leapt forward.
Hang on.
On guard.
Let me reveal to you.
Death, despair.
A giant frozen monstrosity in the center of the lake.
You see a dragon before you.
Oh Jesus,
Oh.
that's
This
the
is
pick.
why you don't just run in.
Is it
The dragon locks eyes on the party as it walks in. As the party charges into the room, and it lets out a gigantic roar. Roll for initiative.
Oh, God damn it, Armin.
We're not in combat yet, are we? Can we not be in combat?
It sees you. It roars.
Could we not?
Roll for initiative.
I mean,
Unless you want to try something.
I do. I want to turn on my heels and run away. I don't want to yell, well, let's go back. Because this
so
appears...
did our scouts see this before we moved forward?
From where she was
No.
standing, no. You guys ran straight into the room.
I said, listen, I think we've ran back to the river. And then, like, I started to move north, and Sean went, like, into the room.
I don't have Davril's character sheet. Wait, yes,
You
I do.
should have. Yeah.
Do you want to control him in combat, or do you want me to?
I'll do him for combat.
There was a lag. I clicked it, and I thought I didn't click it, so I clicked it 2 more times, and then all of a sudden they both popped up. So that was a 2.
Okay.
Big honkin' 2.
Would we recognize this as the really big one that was on top of the...
Looks
On
like a
top.
big blue dragon to you.
So it doesn't look like the one that was on top of the castle in Daggerford?
No, it does not. Not from a quick glance. But you just ran into the room, and the dragon is going to lead off. Let me pull up his sheet here.
I'm sorry, guys. This is how we
Well.
lose half the party.
It is what it is.
It rushes up on the party and immediately takes a bite at Yolanda. It sinks its teeth into Yolanda, like picks her up, doing a whole
1 damage.
10 damage plus 6 acid damage.
Ow.
Did you say acid damage?
Yeah, some green starts oozing out around the mouth of the dragon as it has chomped onto Yolanda before releasing.
It looks like it's missing part of its face. Is this a Draco Lich?
No, that's just how
No,
they look.
a Draco Lich would be like bone with like skin just kind of dangling from it. You would
Okay,
know a
this-
Draco Lich if you saw it.
Okay, so this is just
It would
what the
basically be an
dragons look
undead
like.
dragon. Yeah, that's the default token for him in Roll20. So,
Okay, I just see a lot of holes in his face.
I guess that's just. Yeah, I guess that's just how they look. It's kind of hard to tell because it's like there's the horn and then the nostrils below the horn and then the eyes above it, but it makes it look like there's a whole bunch of holes because it's really tiny. All right, Yolanda, you just got bit and you don't like that one bit.
Maybe she does like that. Don't put words in her mouth.
No.
Don't kink shame.
Only in the bedroom and with consent.
This would, yes.
I'm going to hit it.
You're gonna hit it.
She's hitting it.
23 hits.
Because of course it does.
29 hits.
Gonna use a point of key.
Do it again.
Gonna smack it real good.
That's a crit.
So after, are you gonna do any more attacks? One more attack? Okay. Is that it?
That's all.
Okay, so after being bit, after the dragon sinking its teeth into you and corroding some of your clothes on your body, you pull out your feather staff and you whack it twice in the head. For the third time, you bring it down on the top of its head, stunning the dragon in front of you. And as you go around to swing, you get a little too zealous and you spin yourself and you knock yourself prone. So the dragon takes a whole...
So all those numbers added together.
45 damage.
And I'll use my movement to stand up.
Okay. All right. Armin.
I'm gonna slide along it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so that we have that advantage thing, right?
It's a very big creature, so no.
Okay, well, we won't be all breathed at once. And I'm gonna cast Guardian of Faith. It does this.
A
I
large
summon
spectral guardian appears.
I need a token for a large spectral guardian.
Oh, geez. Okay, well, let's see what we got. Let's see what... there's not a lot, but I'll give you... I guess I'll give you this guy. Is it a large token?
It is.
Okay, well, I'll give you this shield guardian token.
Okay, and he appears where I want him, and I want him right here at the corner.
Okay.
And what does he do?
So it says that any creature hostile to you that moves to a space
or
within
that.
10 feet of the Guardian for the first time on a turn must succeed a dexterity saving throw. So it's not going to take any effect until the beginning of the next round when the dragon tries to move.
I think as long as he's within range, he has to make that dexterity saving throw.
Yeah, I could buy that.
And he only deals
So-
60 damage total.
So he'll make a dex saving throw. Dex.
That is...
What's my dex saving?
Oh, sorry. It's 16.
He fails.
He takes 20 damage. Radiant.
The shield guardian appears and swings its giant spectral sword at the dragon, cutting through it. The dragon lets out a ginormous roar, and oddly enough to the party, the form of the dragon starts to waver and it starts to kind of vibrate. The dragon's body falls down to the ground and it morphs back into a chest-like looking creature and keels over dead.
A chest-like creature? Like a mimic?
Correct. You just killed a mimic.
So it was a mimic that was mimicking a dragon.
Yes.
Nice fake out there. I was expecting the gold to be the mimic. So
Combat is over.
Am annoyed by my 3rd level spell slot that was 4th level spell slot that was wasted. Don't worry though, the Guardian of Faith gets to sit here for 8 hours, and it's not a concentration thing.
Oh, you know what? If that's going to be the case, let me give you control of the token.
He cannot move.
But he can this time.
Oh, he can't move?
He can't move.
Hovers for the duration in an unoccupied space of your choice that you can see within range. Ah. Yeah.
He will be
Okay.
here for 8 hours.
Okay. Cool. All right, you have successfully killed a mimic.
Armin
The
shrugs,
loud
annoyed.
roar of the dragon has echoed throughout the cavern before it dies off in the distance. What does the party do now? You see some water directly to your left. It looks like you can continue northward. You probably
Smoking's
can't.
gonna give
Sorry,
Yolanda.
you probably can't see it too well, but there is a wall right here. And with that brazier there, you get to see a little bit further. Not brazier, brazier.
Brazier.
We found the dressing room.
Yes.
Smoking's gonna give Yolanda a little bit of healing.
A little bit of healing.
Only the berries, right? I don't want you wasting spell slots on like healing if it can do damage.
She switched out the berries because they were useless and they were the same. They were also a spell slot, so it's the same. It's just a cure wounds.
Okay. Would you prefer me to do it? Mine are a little more potent.
Sure.
I mean, if you really want to, I don't want you. I don't want to take away this opportunity
no.
for your characters to bond.
She needs it. Whatever.
Cure wounds, level 2. $15.
That helps.
I can do one more.
No, that's enough.
Too late. 16 more.
I didn't need that much.
You're at max health. Be
Womp
happy.
womp.
Yolanda's strong, but she's not that, protected or have that much health.
I'm annoyed that I cast this giant spectral guardian to sit here and do nothing.
You
Right.
know,
Who knows? He could come in handy.
Well, party, would you rather check the water or keep heading north?
Not a great swimmer.
what about the chest? Did we open that?
You didn't.
Like, how did Armand forget about the
It's a mimic. I'm
Mimic
super annoyed
chest.
by this spell slot.
investigate? Investigate.
Investigate.
I'll investigate with my crowbar.
What
You
do I s-
found 30 gold pieces, a potion of healing, and a spell scroll of Shield of Faith.
How much gold?
80 gold pieces.
Someone else could take that. I'm flush with cash. I don't need it.
Armin doesn't need treasure. What world are we living in?
Armin doesn't need this gold. He's risen above this petty cash.
So we just gonna split it then? 3 ways.
Yeah.
However you want to do it.
If we split it 4, it's easier.
Yep.
I'll add 20 to
Huh.
mine. I'll take it. Don't worry.
Haven's not hurting for gold.
Oops.
Okay. I've got Trace Amigos clicked on and ready to move.
Oh, you got your path to the north if you don't want to go swimming.
They all move like crabs.
Smoking. Bam. You have found the edge of the map. Congratulations, Smoking.
Y'all maybe don't just charge into the middle of the room this
Yeah,
time.
let's not do that this time.
Oh, yeah. You got a brazier. Brazier again. Brazier. I'm just going to say, fuck, I don't know.
The ornate
Lamps.
torch.
Ornate torches. I like that. The torches have lit up the area. Smoking sees out in the distance another torch. Actually, those torches are on the GM layer for some reason. So, map layer. Map layer. All right. This is a very big room, guys. It's a big, big room.
You mean like a good place to fight a dragon?
I know, right? Very big room. You see stone rubble. You see it continues eastward as well as northward. I'm sorry, westward and northward. Which way would you like to go?
Lead us.
Yeah.
Smoky.
Go down just a little bit so that
You're going
she
to go
can
down.
see.
You're going to check out this. So you see, oh, this is the water that we saw when we came in the room. And you see it just kind of disappears into the wall. It kind of goes up under the rocks or under the stones of the wall.
I'm gonna catch you up, Bisty.
What? Oh yes, thank you. Who did I move up there? I swear I clicked that just a second ago.
Alright. Keep going this way.
Yeah, you want to go that way? I missed dynamic lighting, but it made it harder for everybody. Okay.
Yeah, I've got the map. I posted a picture. I've got the map pretty much zoomed all the way out just so I can see the whole room while I'm
Oh,
trying to move
yeah.
around it.
Right.
I mean, it's a very pretty map if you zoomed out of the whole map.
As you guys are scouting on the outside edge, you start hearing a booming noise coming from somewhere in the room. It's just kind of like, it's just rhythmic. Boom, boom, boom.
I want to use my elven ears to see if I can figure out where it's coming from.
Oh, sure.
Using your
Do you need,
echolocation spells.
is that a roll thing for you?
I would assume.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. I mean, your characters always have some sort of weird bullshit on them. I had to ask.
No, this is just.
This
Okay.
is regular bullshit.
I don't know if it would be. Yeah, just regular bullshit.
Your elven ears tell you that it's coming directly from the north. And you continue to hear it boom, boom, boom. And then off in the distance, you see something giant working its way towards you. Boom, boom, boom.
Hide behind the rubble, guys.
Quick.
Actually,
Okay.
how long do I
Hide
have?
behind the rubble.
I have a hide in plain sight thing. Let me look at it.
We
it
don't have
takes
a
a
hide
whole
in
minute.
plain. We don't have a hide in plain sight thing. We're all
Well,
Smokey
gonna
might.
I'm gonna smush myself down. To
she
the
does,
bottom.
but it takes like a full damn minute.
I see. You see a giant, a big, tall giant, 20 feet tall, just kind of walk out of the darkness. He's wearing a Fred Flintstone like leotard.
Leotard?
A
Was that what it's
loincloth?
called?
Like a tunic?
Loincloth. Yeah, a loincloth. That's the word. A loincloth.
He's wearing a leotard. Ready to do some dancing.
He does a pirouette or two.
He performs an entire interpretive dance routine as we watch.
He's got dark gray skin and
graceful.
in a very broken common you hear, "I know you here. You kill my mimic." As the voice booms about the room.
He knows we're here. He doesn't know exactly where we are.
Armin, can you get your big guy to come over and distract him?
He can't move. He's
Oh.
literally a guardian of a place.
Oh, great.
So
Wait. Yolanda.
He works his way up to the first pile of rubble and he starts knocking the rubble around the room.
Let's see how far out this goes.
I would definitely.
Okay.
There's a small naked child behind you.
Oh. Hold on. Where 120 feet is. Okay. Oh wow, that's a lot further than I thought it was.
Are you just gonna book it?
No. Yolanda is going to cast Dancing Lights 120 feet away to the right and try and distract him.
It's like a glint in the darkness.
Okay, so this is a deception? You're trying to deceive him, so you cast your dancing lights.
They're going to look like 4 torches moving in the distance that look vaguely humanoid in form.
I'm going to put these down for my sake. About that far out.
Well.
The stone giant sees these lights in the distance and picks up a couple of large stones and chucks them in that direction. The stones land on where the light seems to be coming from, and he says, "This no seem right."
Well, I can move them, so as the rock is hurling towards them, I split them apart so that it looks like they're dodging. And they look like humanoid forms.
Sure.
All the shadows make a dex save.
Yes, let's needlessly draw this out.
It's flavorful is what it is.
As they're dodging, he is continually picking up rubble and just tossing it that way. He runs out of rubble and he moves on to the next pile.
Crap, he's going the wrong way.
Okay, it's if he's gonna keep chucking rocks at him, I think it's time to charge.
I was gonna try and sneak around him.
Oh,
I'd like to try and talk to him before we outright just attack him.
No! Don't talk to the giant.
But he speaks common, and a giant would make a valuable ally against dragon and the dragons.
Giants are evil.
Not all giants are evil.
So how about this? He's going to talk to him. Why don't we use this as an opportunity to kind of like surround him?
Yeah, flank him. Exactly. I'll distract him, try to talk some sense into him, maybe see if we can get him on our side, or at least find out what his general view towards the dragons is.
And
I mean,
while he's chatting about this, Smokey, or wait, not Smokey. Which one can guess? Yolanda is also going to cast Minor Illusion of a voice coming from that direction, or coming from, let's see, that can only go up to 30 feet, but it just sounds like an echoing voice coming from the right, going like,
Okay.
come over here, you big monster. I can't cuss right now.
Can we cuss?
Yeah, you can. I got headphones on.
Oh, okay.
Also, the naked child left, apparently.
Okay, so you're gonna cast something in the distance, and we can use that as a distraction also to kind of move around.
Yes,
Okay,
it's a voice coming from this area.
where do you,
Clicker.
Jeff? You do your thing first before we start sneaking.
Okay. So did her audio distraction work? Is he like looking in that general direction and then?
Roll me a deception for the voice.
I feel like it should be a wisdom saving throw on the monster's part.
Yeah, that does seem.
I'm not good at deceiving people, so hey, 18.
This giant's a dip.
You see him kind of craning his neck, and he's just kind of grunting, just huh, huh, huh. He drops the rock that he is about to throw in that direction, and he looks back in that direction again, and he looks behind him, and he starts disappearing into the darkness behind.
Huh.
And he just disappears out of the way.
That didn't go as expected.
No, that didn't go like I wanted it to.
I did not expect that.
Here, I'll be right back. I gotta tuck the kid in.
Okay. 5-minute break then, guys,
I'm gonna
if you
go
need
get
to
a
do
bowl of
anything.
ice cream.
5 minutes before we ruin our lives.
You ready for the fun?
Yep, I'm ready for the fun.
I'm back.
I think we're just waiting on D.
Yeah.
See you in the morning. Okay.
All right. The stone giant disappeared into the darkness beyond what everybody can see. In fact, let me see if anybody can actually. I don't think I have it as far out as everybody can actually see. Yeah. Let me fix that. So you can see about that far out. East of all, as well as Smokeen. I think you two are the only ones that can technically see that far.
Smokeen, tell us what to do. Tell me where to go. I want to kill something.
I don't know. I mean, we could try and chase after the giant and surprise it, but
I still think that we should try and talk to it. I think it would make a valuable ally against a bunch of dragons.
gonna move to the north, this more northernly rubble, and peek around.
All right, let's see what you see.
Can you see what I see?
You now see
Boom.
let's get you this little extra bit too, because you can see that. Yeah. You see a giant pile of rubble off in the distance. It's piled pretty high, really high, in fact.
Y'all cover me if I die. I'm gonna start making my way towards it.
No promise.
Quiet.
Are you gonna move your illusions and things along with you?
Those were Yolanda's.
Yeah,
Just kidding.
this is a smoking.
That was a joke.
Oh, it does make sense.
It wasn't supposed to.
So you now see all of this. You are at the base of the pile of rubble. The pile of rubble, if you're standing at the front, is roughly 20 to 30 feet high. It's like a giant mound. Like, you're wondering, like, what could have made this kind of thing,
I think we saw him.
right? But
Creep around a little bit toward the western side and see if I can see around it more.
come on, polygon reveal. That's what I want. This is kind of hard to do. You can see. That's what I want. We want that. Trying to do this lock reveal does not work very well. You see
The edge of something.
You
Oh.
see the edge of your stone giant. Make me a sneak roll.
And that was how Smokeen died.
Stealth.
Whatcha.
28.
You've sneaked around the back side of it. He hasn't noticed that you're there, but you see him crouched, watching off in the distance, like he's waiting for something.
I don't want to go back.
We're going to sneak up a little closer. Can we see that far? Can we even see her?
The only person that would potentially see would be Jeff. And
What
Jeff
do you
can,
see,
yeah,
Steve?
Jeff can see basically up to Smoking and the pile of rubble. So,
Can I see the giant?
no, because he's behind the rubble.
And our scout is not going to come back right away, so we're just sitting here waiting. I can see her. Can I see her?
You see her, yes.
And she can see me, right?
You can see each other.
Okay, I'm gonna wave at her. Like a discreet wave. I'm not gonna like jump up and like leap up and down and wave my arms. It's more like a
I'm gonna kind
you're doing like this. X. Okay. So do I need to roll wisdom? Roll to
I would hope Saristoval would know what that means.
guys, I think the giant is
This
just
is
up
weird
ahead.
elf hand signals. How would Isty know?
Yes. Yeah.
That's right. Yeah, the giant's definitely right up ahead somewhere. I can see Smoking, and she is making some very definite, not good hand motions. I'm gonna relay that to the party.
Let's see.
We should charge.
Oh no, I'm right here.
We'll draw him away,
Well,
and you can.
he
Snap.
doesn't know that you're there.
Armin's gonna walk right out into the open and yell out, "Hey, you big stupid giant! Come out here and have a word with us."
Make me a dexterity saving throw.
That's not
Oh,
how
no.
humans respond. Would you say he's throwing magic at me?
Oh
I'm good-
no.
I'm real good at dexterity.
Oh, no.
The rock takes your head clean off of your shoulders. Armin's headless corpse slumps to the ground, splurting.
Oh boy. All of the after you say what you said, you hear a noise off in the distance, and then at about 30 feet out, you see a giant rock coming at you. You are unable to dodge out of the way in time.
I stand and try to catch it. That's what I do. That's what that
You
zero
hold-
is.
You hold your hands out in front of you, and you take.
That was a lot of dice.
If it's a magic attack, I have advantage.
Nope. You take 21 bludgeoning damage.
I mean, it could have been way worse. I didn't feel
It could have
great.
been. It could have been way worse.
It must have been a lot of rounds.
The rock pins you to the ground.
Am I-
First of all, oh sorry, go
Nope. I
Um,
need help now. You're up.
After that happens, the stone giant walks out from around the side and approaches you, and he says, "This one is real." And he looks up and he sees the everybody else in the distance, and he says, "Was it you?"
Sir Istval's going to walk forward and say, "Wait." Actually, I'd like to do my channel divinity,
Okay.
emissary of peace, so I can use it to give myself +5 bonus to charisma checks for the next 10 minutes.
Okay.
I'm going to walk forward and I'm going to say, wait. Don't crush him. He didn't mean it. I'm going to say it in slow common so that it's
Okay.
not hard for him to understand.
Sure. But he killed my mimic.
Well, to be fair, we've been fighting dragons in this tunnel since the moment we set foot inside. And your mimic looked like a giant blue dragon.
Well, yes. Big Dragon tells me to train mimic to look like dragon.
Big dragon. So you work for the big dragon?
Work is relative. It was work or be killed, so I work.
Do you like the big dragon?
Big Dragon is too mean and says words too big for me to understand.
Well, we're here with a group of adventurers to talk to the big dragon. Would you be interested in helping us?
Roll me a persuasion.
Are you fucking kidding me?
You have a
Oh my god.
you have a +5 also, so it's a 10.
That's true.
Well, it's still a critical failure, though, right?
Yes.
It's still a crit fail, and he says, "I don't know. Big Dragon, big and scary. He wipe out my entire giant village. He make me work for him. How would puny little humans like you talk to Big Dragon?"
Well, I'm gonna take a couple of the blue dragon scales out of the adult ones, out of my bag and toss them on. already
Adult
talked.
ones.
Oh, that seems like a bad idea.
I thought you
Right.
killed wormlings. Where'd you get adult ones from?
From the one that we killed back there. The big
Oh,
one
that's
that-
right. You did kill one of them. Yeah.
Yeah. And you said I harvested 10 scales.
Yes.
So I'm going to toss a couple of those onto the ground and say, yeah, we're going to talk with him the same that as we talked to these ones back here.
The stone giant picks up a few of them. And he looks at them and he says, Where you get these?
We fought one of the dragons farther back in the tunnel. Didn't go well for him. It was effortless.
You kill dragon? Not baby dragon?
Adult big dragon.
Stone giant strokes his chin. So you think you can talk to big dragon?
That's what we came here for. That's the dream. We're living the dream.
That's what we do. We talk.
The entire time Armin is pinned under this rock and groaning.
100%.
Can one of my friends help our companion over here with this rock that you've thrown on him? Actually, I'm just gonna walk over and I'm gonna pick the rock up off of him and toss it, or attempt to at least with my 19 strength.
Okay, give me a strength check on that.
Look as impressive as you sound when you say we're going to slay a
Perfect.
dragon.
You lifted that rock with one hand. That was a big rock too. The stone giant looks very impressed with what you did, and he says, Maybe you can talk to big dragon. Is there any way I can help to talk to big dragon?
I think there definitely is a way that you could help us once we get to that point. Absolutely. What is it that you want, friend, other than to not be, bossed around by the big dragon?
Me want to return to homeland. Me trapped here under blue dragon rule.
We can definitely help you with that. You have our word that once we have rid the caves of the blue dragons, we will absolutely help you get back to your homeland.
This sounds satisfactory to me.
What's your name, friend?
My name is Ufarus.
Ufarus. Probably.
And yours, tiny adventurer?
My name is Sir Eastevald. Gerard Eastevald.
Is it really Gerard?
It is Gerard. It's been
Okay.
Gerard all along. It's not Sir.
So,
Giant friend?
giant friend, it seems that you have made friends with a stone giant.
We need this giant to lead us to the most direct path to the dragon.
Are you
And
saying that from on the ground?
I'm standing up. I would ask the stone giant, can you lead us directly to him?
I know nothing outside this big room. This where dragons stick me, and he tells me not to leave, so I don't leave, because I value life. However, and he starts walking back the way that you first originally saw him come from, and he just kind of gestures for you to follow me.
Should we get our comrades before we follow him?
I mean, everybody can hear what he's saying, right?
No, I mean like the ones that we left behind to guard our rear.
He's walking, so you're
All right,
following,
we're following
or
him. Let's go.
so
Which way did he go?
so he walks up here. Hang on a second.
A 5. A failure.
Oh, charisma is supposed to be a good stat, right?
Yeah, and it's also supposed to have a +5 too. So that was supposed to be a sure thing.
Well, you know, we don't have a
All right,
lot of
sorry.
sure things.
He leads you, up this little northern enclave, and he points over the side and he says, "Drink this water." And if anybody looks over the side, they see a little path down to the side and a pool of water at the base of it.
Drink this water, huh?
It's good. It makes you strong.
I drink the water.
Naturally.
Well, if you go over this ledge, it's a 10-foot drop, so you got to go around the side.
Armin just walks like
Just jump in.
lemming style right over the side.
All right, I go all the way down here.
Not even dives, just walks off.
His body just stiffens as he hits the ledge.
So you drink the water.
Yes.
You drink the water?
Yes, absolutely.
Oh, he drank it.
Excellent. I'm glad you did.
I have no fear.
No fear. All right. You drink the water. It's cool. It's refreshing. You feel it as you swallow it.
And it grants me fear.
You feel something. You feel a very just cold wash over you. You feel 100% refreshed on your HP.
But
And you gain up to 2 levels of spell slots back. 2 first levels or 1 second level.
I'm going to go ahead and take that second level. And I'm going to be like, I'm going to drink some more. I need all those spell slots.
You drink the water again. And this time it is just cool, refreshing water.
I'm going to...
So I should not dump that potion of healing that we found back there out and fill it full of water? Because I was about to do that.
That would probably not be a good idea.
Yeah, say this thing's trash. Throw this crap away.
The potion of supreme healing?
No, I found just the last the mimic.
Oh, right, yeah.
You said it was just a plain Jane.
Yeah, just a regular potion of healing. I mean, this will refresh your health all the way and give you 2 spell slots back, but I think the only person that needs it really is Sean.
I need a lot more than 2, though.
Well, that's what you got.
So just 2 spell slots of any level?
2 levels worth of spell slots.
2 levels. Okay, got it.
So 2 level 1s or 1 level 2.
Yeah, there's not really much I can do with that. I'll save that for a rainy day.
Yeah.
Can you?
Well, I mean, you drank out of it and it worked, but when you drank again, it didn't work. Would you like to relay that info?
It didn't work after I drank it the second time. I don't feel any stronger, but I felt stronger the first. Maybe it has some cooldown effect.
Maybe. Well, I'm gonna, unless Yolanda wants to take a sip, because I'm pretty good. Like
I think
feel
everybody's
vigorous.
pretty good.
Yeah, we're all full.
All right,
Pretty
I'm
decent.
gonna take a sip then.
Really?
Yeah, I'm gonna take a sip because I mean I'm down 1 level 1 spell slot. I mean it's not
Okay.
totally waste.
Sure. Well, then that, you're back full HP and you gain 2
1
levels
spell.
worth. Yeah.
Okay, cool. May as well.
The stone giant kind of elbow nudges you a little bit. He says, "Good water, right?"
That sounds good shit.
That's the good shit.
He says, "It only works once.
Ever?
For humans, I can drink however much I need." Blue Dragon put it here. He says, to stop people who come in. But as you have shown me, Blue Dragon may be able to be taken down.
he put the water here to stop people coming in?
Yes, it infinitely refreshes my strength.
Ah. You must be a very good guard then.
Well,
So.
I let the last people go through.
People
Who were the
before
last
us?
people?
Sorry, hang on a second again. That's not dramatic withholding, but
All right, I'm gonna pause here. Fuck you.
The stone giant starts to speak, and then just doesn't move. Dramatic pause. And then probably after this, now that we've established that the giant's friendly, we could go get the rest of the party.
Who could run the fastest?
all right. Sorry about that. He says there was a woman with a bunch of army men came through.
Oh.
How in the world did they come this way?
Well, not just that, but he also let them just slip by. Why did you let them go through?
Woman seemed very mean. Didn't want to mess with her.
Fair enough, I suppose.
I mean, yeah, she did suck.
Plus, she scared my mimic. She scared my mimic from attacking, whereas you just outright killed.
Fair enough.
We cool, right?
We'll try and get you a new mimic.
A baby mimic?
Maybe. We'll work on that.
He only likes
Okay.
the cuddly ones.
Can't promise that, but we can definitely promise that we'll get you back to your home.
Okay, well, I'm gonna stay here. There's an exit to north if you need to keep going.
You're not gonna come fight the dragon with us?
I can't fit through that doorway.
Show me the doorway, friend.
He walks back around the corner. Do you guys just want to follow?
I'm gonna grab a.
We're sprinting along.
You're sprinting
Whee!
along. You see a ledge up above that's about 40 feet high right here. But more importantly, you see a hallway that leads to the north, and he says, I can't fit through here, so I can't go.
Well, let's see if we can do something about that.
We can shrink him, right?
I don't think anybody has any way to do that. Although I'm sure Sean's trying to find a way now.
You're not
Wait,
wrong.
How long can we keep something into a bag of holding? He could. Well, I guess he's too big to
Like-
get into.
Yeah, he'd tear the bag of holding, and then you'd lose everything in it.
Lost in the aether, I suppose.
Yeah, I don't have anything. We would need some sort of. What does Davril have?
Nothing.
Well, let me be the judge to that. Could he dimension door the dragon? I mean, dimension door him to the end of the tunnel?
It's not a bad idea, but he burns a spell slot every time he does that.
Yeah, but he hasn't burned any spell slots.
No, he's spent some. I know for a fact that, yeah, he spent a level 3. He also, no, actually, he spent a level 3 and a level 5. So,
We'll figure out some way to get the giant in play when we actually need him, right?
That's fair. I don't want to waste too much time.
I mean, he made his way into this giant room, which means there must be some way to get back out.
We know there's the water path down south.
Right. Okay. So you got the path to the north.
I feel like you should. How tall is this guy?
It's 20 feet tall.
And the walls are 40 feet.
The ledge here is 40, so he can't quite reach it.
Yolanda, why don't you do that thing you do with walls?
You mean that?
Yeah, she runs vertically.
You like wind?
Like the wind,
Do you say anything?
Alonda notices a path into the next room.
I see another small hallway.
Okay, now come back down. Here's this rope. Go back up. I want to go this way. If
You
that's
want to
not
go that
clear.
way?
Or we could just have Yolanda come back down again.
She can carry each one of you up and down.
Did you need me?
I have an immovable rod too. I don't know if that helps at all.
You do, actually.
I think Scott really wants you to do something with that.
I forgot about the immovable rod.
We could use it to give the giant a way to get up the ledge.
That's very true.
Like stick it like maybe 10 feet up. Give him
Could
a
he-
way to like climb up.
Can he go through the tunnel on the upper ledge?
Don't know.
Is
It looks
big
pretty
enough?
small,
He
but I don't know how
He-
tall it is.
he might be able to squeeze through.
Would we need to roll dice for that?
Yeah.
What would we need to roll dice for that?
Well, he would roll the dice for that.
Yes. What would he roll? Like a deck save? Oh, he's rolling that dice.
He could potentially squeeze through.
The one up on the cliffside, the one not to the
Yes.
north.
Yeah. The one to the north is a very low ceiling, and it's about 8 feet wide.
I think
Well,
we
well,
have
well.
I think we have to go through the one that the giant can fit through then, guys.
Yeah. So I'm gonna give Yolanda my immovable rod. I just handed it to you. So now about 20 feet up, if you'll just stick that puppy in the wall as you're running up the wall, boom.
You don't even have to stick it in the wall. You just click the button on the end about 20 feet up, and it stays in place.
Yeah, just touch to the wall.
You don't even have to put it to the wall. That's the beauty of the immovable rod.
It just hovers in place.
Yeah,
Perfect.
it does. That's why.
Well, as
It has so much application.
See, he really wants you to use this thing.
Well, I never would have thought for this, but I mean, honestly, when you were fighting the mimic, you literally could have like pinned it to the ground with that thing because it wouldn't have been able to move.
Yeah, I forgot all about it until I was glancing over at my inventory just now. Way to get the giant up there. We need to use that for some of the dragons too, like lock it long ways down a long corridor in place so that when the dragon is running through, it just slams full on into it and it just pierces right through its flesh. The momentum just carries it forward and it pales itself on
It's like you
the.
put a spear tip on one side of it.
You could have went with, pin down its tail so it can't chase after us. No, you went with
Impaled.
impalement.
Same thing.
Impalement. Yeah, I love it.
So I guess Yolanda runs up and down the thing carrying each of us? Yes?
I mean, I could also just do the rope thing, but
Well,
Would
I
a
mean,
giant
if
be
you
able
can
to climb the rope?
I thought that was what the stick was for.
Yeah.
Oh, I was thinking that he could just like use the yeah.
I'm thinking like
Rope,
the
just
immovable
kidding.
rod is like a stair for him.
Yeah.
More or less, yeah.
That was
So-
the thought.
And then Yolanda will have to run down, get the stick back, and then run back up.
She's
We're-
spry. She can do
We're
it.
gonna get a lot of use out of this sound effect you've created. Are we all up yet?
You're all up.
Mr. Giant, join us.
The
Come,
giant
friend.
takes a step off the immovable rod and clambers up to the top. Boom.
Yolanda runs down and gets it. Tick, 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 and runs back. Tick, 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 tick.
And we have summoned the rest of the party at this point, correct?
How would
That's a
we do
given.
that?
How?
How would you do that?
Somebody ran back and got him.
No. You guys were all dealing with this giant.
I will tell you this: I am out of spell slots to communicate with people.
My only communication spell doesn't work that way.
My thought
Well,
process.
I guess that they're all just dead then.
My thought process is that once
DED.
Brett is
The-
playing with us, he'll be like, "Come on, guys, let's go catch up."
Yeah.
More or less, yeah.
Fair enough.
So
They'll
onward to
just
the next room.
appear. They'll just appear later on and be like, "What happened, guys? We thought you were
What-
coming back."
What's going on? All right, so Eastival and Smokeen see into the next room. Oops, wrong.
It's a turn order. We're in combat.
Nope, I just clicked on the wrong thing.
Fupa.
Fupa. Okay. You see into the next room, and you see a pile of rubble on the way into the next room. All right, you are in the room now.
The shadows fade to reveal.
Shadows reveal. Oh no, this is dumb. Right. You also notice yeah, you walk into the room and you hear the water, you feel the air is kind of moist, and you see piles of rubble all about the room.
It's safe, you guys. Come on.
I charge in. Oh no, I can't charge in with all the people not clumped together.
We all
There you go.
We all tumble as we try to smash through the narrow.
Come, giant friend.
As you all run into the room and beckon Mr. Giant Man.
What's his name? Ustruf? Ostruf?
What was his name, Sean?
Ostruf?
Ulfnar?
Ulfnar Ufrus.
How do you spell that?
Ufrus.
Ufrus.
Ufrus? I thought there was a D in there. Ufredus.
Mm-mm.
Usrus.
Ulfric.
Nope.
Stormcloak.
Hmm.
He's a Stormcloak, huh?
Yeah.
I've never done that storyline.
Neither have I. I've only done the storyline where you sneak around and kill things with arrows.
Stealth Archer. Yep.
I usurped the throne of Skyrim and got the Stormcloaks in place.
All right. You have entered the room. As you beckon your giant friend, he starts to look a little uneasy as he looks into the room and sees the piles of rubble laying around. And he says, "No, please come back." And the floor beneath your feet begins to rumble.
I'm gonna run back.
Before you can even start moving, Jeff, you need to make me a dexterity saving throw. 19. All right. Choose
Plus-
10 feet in any direction to go in.
$10 feet, huh?
Yeah.
I mean, I guess the smart thing to do would be to jump towards the water.
You were running back, according to what you said to Mr.
Well,
Giant.
I went back to where I was. If I jump back, I guess I could jump right there.
Sure. You're on a pile. You're standing on a pile of rubble. All right. The floor begins to shake violently as the ground beneath where Eastaval's feet used to be begins to break up. And a giant purple worm emerges from the ground.
Purple worm.
Roll for initiative.
That's not great for us.
17. Where's the tracker?
It's right there.
Ah, thank you. I'm gonna scream down the hallway. Friend of yours? Den of the thing exploding.
Well, he tried to call you back.
He did. I'm still gonna scream, friend of yours.
Okay.
Because
Eastaval,
that's what he would say.
is that your shouting action for the turn?
It was my surprise round shouting action. Now my real turn begins.
All right. What do you do?
So did the worm like surprise us, or
No. Well, you felt the earth breaking up beneath your feet, and you were able to dodge out of the way in time. So you all saw it. I mean, you felt it coming because the ground was rumbling.
okay? I guess I'll run forward. And yeah, I will run forward and give it. I'm gonna activate my flame hammer. So as the dust settles, I grab my hammer, shout the command word. It alights, and then I leap forward and take a swing.
All right. Your swing connects.
And then another.
And another.
Do we have flanking on it?
It's a gargantuan creature, so
You
no.
can't get flanking. Okay.
You run forward and you swing your flaming warhammer and you connect it into the fleshy side of the worm. And your hammer explodes a ring of fire on the side of the worm. You whip the hammer around for a second strike, but the worm evades out of the way, missing completely. So you did 19 damage.
I guess can I, as a free action, can I do a perception check on it just to see if there's anything that I can see?
Yeah. What are you trying to see?
Just studying it.
Looks like a big ass purple worm that can eat through rock to you.
Okay. I am finished.
Next up is our friend, the purple worm.
Friend. Yeah.
After being struck by the hammer, it turns to Sir Eastaval and makes a biting attack. It lunges forward and sinks its giant pincers into Sir Eastaval. Sir Eastaval takes 33 piercing damage.
Well,
Make me a dexterity saving throw.
+3. 4. Wait, 3. I don't have my stone of good luck anymore.
Oh.
So a 12.
As he is bitten into you, he throws you up into the air and swallows you.
Oh,
You have been blinded and restrained.
That's not great.
fantastic.
You should summon your steed inside of it.
Could I do that? Verbal.
You are blinded and restrained.
So wait a minute. Components V and S. What does that mean?
Verbal and semantic. So for semantic, you have to make like hand gestures or stuff, something like that. So if it was just a V, then it would be something you could potentially do.
Well, casting time 10 minutes too. That's not gonna.
Oh yeah, well that's like 40 rounds.
Yeah.
Well, so go ahead and
60
start
rounds, I
casting
think.
it. We'll see you in like 10 minutes.
All right. And then he turns to the other side and makes a tail strike at Davril.
Oh no.
The tail strike bluntly meets Davril in the chest.
And he goes flying across the room.
Davril takes 14 piercing damage. Let me track that on his.
You said bluntly, not piercingly.
I'm sorry. Well, it just crashes into him is more or less what I.
I had such a good visual.
Yeah, the tail just kind of whomps into him. Let's see. Oh shit. That ain't good.
Did you just kill Davril?
No, but Davril just took 66 damage from that tail strike.
66?
Shit.
And
I kind of need him to live. And what? What else are you gonna kill your? You're gonna kill your character?
Of course not. Well, I wouldn't on purpose, but that's just how it goes. Yeah, he just took 66 damage.
Was it a crit?
No.
Oh, that doesn't make me feel any better, actually.
Ooh, that ain't good. Okay, that is the Purple Worm's turn. Armin, you're up.
Have we done any damage to him yet?
No.
19.
Actually, yes. 19 damage.
I want to hold my turn until after Yolanda goes.
Okay. So we will put you here. So, Smokeen, you're up.
Okie dokie.
Make it count.
Crap, if I back up, then I will be get an attack of opportunity. Nobody wants that.
Nobody wants that.
I mean, he's so big you could aim at a different part of him and maybe you could hit him with your bow.
I'm just gonna have to hit him with my sword. It does something. Damn it.
All right, you swing your sword both times. The sword clings up against the purple worm, but does no damage.
I'm totally useless. I'm a ranged character.
Oh no! Yolanda, save us!
Quick, Yolanda.
Yolanda's gonna hit it.
A lot, right?
Actually, where? Oh, there's Yolanda. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. She was behind. I had the token selected, and his HP bar was where Yolanda was.
Oh wait, wouldn't I have had advantage on those two attacks?
He's gargantuan, so no.
Oh. We can't flank a gargantuan thing.
No.
If he was just a large creature or a giant creature, maybe, but a gargantuan.
I'm gonna hit it. And I'm gonna hit it. I'm gonna use a key. I'm gonna hit it.
Yes.
And then I'm gonna hit it.
All right. Yolanda runs forward, flurrying her feather staff, connecting all 4 blows into its soft purple flesh.
Spongy.
Spongy purple flesh.
So it is spongy. It's not very hard and resistant to melee attacks.
Well, resistant enough that D couldn't do anything or Smoking couldn't do anything. So you Smoky or Yolanda does a total of 60 damage to our purple wormy friend.
Crunch.
Does Yolanda do anything else?
No, I think that's gonna be it for me.
Okay. Armin.
I'm gonna run over to
You
look
saw-
Yolanda. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think I get right here.
Okay.
And I'm gonna reach out and grab Yolanda's weapon and cast Holy Weapon on it.
Okay. What does that do?
It does 2d8 more damage.
Not a bad idea.
Please keep punching things very hard. Or keep hitting things with your stick.
Is that gonna be 2d8
Okay,
for every
so-
single attack?
Yes.
So, after Yolanda has wailed on the purple worm enough, she smacked it a whole bunch of times. I need to let me make a roll.
Before I cast this spell?
No, after you cast it.
Well, I'm not done
After.
with my turn
This-
yet.
I'm sorry, I should have done this at the end of Yolanda's turn. I'm still gonna do it. It won't affect what you did though.
Okay. Make me waste another spell slot. I'll be pissed.
Nope, it won't. It won't.
Do purple worms summon babies? I feel like that's a thing they do.
Could be. You don't know. All right. So after Yolanda finished wailing on the purple worm, it kind of like thrashed its head a little bit, and it spit Suristaval out. So Suristaval, choose a spot next to the creature anywhere around it. You know what? Where you're standing's pretty good.
I'll just right there is fine.
Yeah, that's good. You're back out. All right.
Yeah.
So Armin did his turn. What else are you gonna do?
I'm gonna stab it with my sword.
Okay. A 24 absolutely hits.
15.
You pierce its spongy purpley hide for 15 whole damage.
That's me.
All right, we are back at the top of the round. Suristaval has been freed by the purple worm because of Yolanda. Suristaval, what are you going to do now?
God bless. How's the worm looking? Is it bleeding?
Big and
Is it-
purple.
He's bleeding a little bit from where Yolanda and Armin smacked him.
I'm gonna cast but he's only bleeding a little bit.
Just a little bit, yeah.
I'm gonna cast Crusader's Mantle.
Crusader's Mantle, huh?
Yeah, 30 feet around. Anyone that hits him can do an extra 1d4 radiant damage.
Oh shit, Yolanda's gonna
I
do
like-
a lot of damage now.
I like it.
Who are you adding to combat, Scott?
Davril never got added originally, so he won't get to go until the beginning of next.
Oh,
He got
okay.
he got so stunned by that attack
Okay, that was my turn.
It's purple worm time. Purple worm turns to Yolanda. Makes a biting attack. Yolanda takes an entire 28 piercing damage. Make me a dexterity saving throw, Yolanda.
Okay.
It's your thing.
Please don't mess this up. We buffed you a lot.
Get a +3.
As the purple worm bites into you, you're able to smack at its teeth enough that it releases you and you are not swallowed by the purple worm. Hooray! Yay! It turns to Smokeen and makes a tail strike. Let me roll it again. What is D or what is... It says D. I keep looking at the turn order and it says D, but I know it means Smokeen. All right. The tail strikes you. You take 36 damage.
Ow.
You're fine. Put some dirt in it.
Rub some dirt in it.
The microbes will help.
Yeah. Also, make me a Constitution saving throw.
Oh.
A 15. You take 6 poison damage from that.
Ow.
That is the purple worm's turn. Armin, you are back up.
I'm gonna run over to Davril, and he's gonna get a level 2 Cure Wounds.
Okay.
Uh, 23.
23. All right.
You give me that level 2 spell slot, I use that level 2 spell slot.
Right on. Okay. Will you do anything else?
I have a weird thing. So blessing is I think bless is a bonus action. Never mind, it's not. Just kidding. I'm
Okay.
done.
All right. Smokeen, you just got struck by a tail from a giant purple worm.
She still doesn't want to take an attack of opportunity. So, we are just gonna ineffectively swing the sword a couple times again.
That sounds fun.
Legit.
Nope.
First attack.
Nope.
The second attack, you just bring the sword down on the flesh and it just rings off, just bang, bang, and does no damage.
She yells out, "I'm an archer!"
And Yolanda goes, "Let me show you how it's done."
Yolanda's turn. She's gonna hit it a bunch.
And you have that blessing, right? That does how much, Jeff? Or who did the blessing?
It affects everybody in combat right now. Plus. And it's
Sean,
plus-
what did you do?
I didn't do blessing.
No,
You
he did. It's what, 2d8 or 1d8?
It's 2d8
Okay, so an extra 2d8 of damage per strike.
plus
Yeah,
1d4 from Jeff's Crusader Mantle.
Nice. All right, so roll your attack. I'll tell you if it hit, and then roll that extra damage, and we'll do that however many times you need.
Yeah, okay. I'm just gonna I'll go ahead and take the key point because I'm pretty sure I'm gonna need it, and
Okay.
roll 1.
So your first attack hits against the flesh and does no damage.
2.
Your second one hits. So roll that extra 2d8 and
Cool.
1d.
Well, real quick, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to roll for every time I
Oh,
hit, and then I'll
okay.
do.
Sure.
So, and then one more. Oh,
So-
no.
2 of them hit. So your middle 2 hit. So
Okay.
roll the extra
4d8.
2d8.
It's 4d8
48?
plus
Yeah.
2d4 because she hit twice.
Yeah.
2d8. No, 48 plus 2d4.
Okay, so you did an additional 30 damage on top of those 2 middle strikes. So the first strike rings off the flesh of the purple worm. The second 2 strikes hit, connecting. The purple worm lets out a roar as you strike, and it kind of thrashes around a little bit. So for a total of 52 damage. All right.
Does the staff sear white hot with the holy energy that's being channeled
It
through?
does. Every time that it comes down and connects and hits, a white hot blast rings out in a circular pattern from the strike, rippling over the purple. For the
Booyah.
final strike, however, she stabs at the purple worm with her feather staff, and his tail comes around and smacks the feather staff out of her hand, knocking it to right here.
It's okay. My fists hurt too.
Quick, giant friend.
Well, to be fair, I blessed your weapon.
But her fists are still magical.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay. Back at the top of the round, Davril finally regains consciousness from being struck by that strike. Davril's pretty pissed off. Davril's going to look at the purple worm, and he's going to be like, we don't have time for this. And he's going to hold his hand up and say, I hope you're ready for this. And he says, lightning blast. And he fires out a lightning bolt.
And it hits Vapor. It hits Smokeen, right?
Huh?
And it goes right through him and hits Smokeen.
Well, Smokeen's fine because of Sculpt's spell.
That's no fun.
See, Davril has his own bullshit.
Bunch of wizard bullshit. Everyone's good.
Bunch of wizard bullshit. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. You know what the purple worm rolled?
2.
An 8.
20.
He rolled a 1.
Perfect.
A legit 1. I'm just gonna what is that? Creature takes 8d6 lightning damage. So
It's a lot of dice rolling. It's
the purple worm takes 67 lightning damage.
damn.
Just rips through him. Just Yep. All right. As the lightning bolt tears across the field, it passes through Smokeen, and she seems no worse for the wear, but the worm in front of her thrashes and turns and shrieks as the lightning bolt tears through it, singeing skin, burning the rock around the purple worm. Sir Eastaval, it is now your turn.
Well, you know what I'm going to do at this point.
What's that?
I'm going to drop my hammer.
What you are going to do is you are going to swing at the purple worm in front of you, and he is going to hit you with a tail strike.
4.
Let's roll that. Don't worry. The tail strike only knocked the weapon out of your hand because he rolled a 1.
Well, there you go. Crit for a crit.
Crit for a crit. That was 2 crits in a row. All right. So your weapon lodges into the wall behind you here. So we have 2 people without their weapons right now.
I guess I'll I don't want to break away to try and go get it. It's just gonna smack the shit out of me if I do.
Well, you also rolled a 1, right? So your turn's over.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that too.
Yep. All right, Armin, you are up.
I am going to break away. I'm going to run towards Yolanda's weapon. Pick it
Attack of
up.
opportunity.
I'm fine with that.
Are you sure? Because
Do it.
Well, so are you gonna run back and attack him after you get done?
No, I don't have enough movement to run back and attack him.
all right. So as you run away,
That's not. No. I don't run away. I'm doing a
as
strategic
you run,
action here.
as you literally run away
As long as
from
it's
the
clear
purple
that I'm
worm,
not
not like
retreating.
run away, not retreat, but you're running the opposite direction, which is away.
Mm-hmm.
Purple worm takes a bite at you, and he catches you in his teeth. You immediately take 26 piercing damage. Roll me a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Not that. Anything but a dex save.
That would have been plus 3
3.
when he took it, though, right?
+3. Okay.
Yeah, so 12.
The worm has his teeth latched onto you, and he throws you up into the air and swallows you.
I tried, Yolanda.
Fantastic.
You are blinded and restrained.
Okay.
That's your turn. All right, Smokeen.
No. I might be able to do an action if I'm restrained.
You're blinded and restrained.
I don't need to be able to see to do things.
You take your movement. All right, what do you do for your action then if you're blinded and restrained?
Something real good. It's going to be excellent.
Do you have any
What
verbal
is
spells
M?
that you can do?
What is M?
That's a material. That requires a material.
Okay.
Or an arcane focus if you have one.
I have an arcane focus, and V is visual.
V is verbal. You have to be able to speak it. You're
Okay.
blinded and restrained.
So I can cast light on the inside of him.
What would that do?
I wouldn't be blind.
Well,
You can see the guts right up against your face.
I'm fine with that.
Okay, so you cast
I make-
light.
I make the insides of him glow bright light. Next time someone gets swallowed, they're going to get to see more than they wanted to.
Everybody outside of the worm sees the worm opening his mouth, and you just see light beaming out of his mouth now.
Well, we know he's not dead.
All right, Smoking, you're up.
I'm also gonna risk this attack of opportunity to back up to here so I can actually start shooting at him.
Sure. All right.
He already has something in his mouth.
Yeah. Well, no, he swallowed it. So
Oh.
it's going to take a tail strike at you, and it's going to hit as you move away. So you take.
This is how we die, guys.
You take 19 piercing damage, plus you took 51 damage.
51.
An additional 51 after that?
No, 51 total.
Okay. Subtract that first number because I already subtracted it.
Oh,
5.
fuck. What did I say before?
I don't know.
It's on the stream.
Hold on, let me unmute it real quick.
Or probably too late.
I can rewind it.
Yeah, you can. It's weird how you can do that.
Okay, everybody be quiet for a second. Okay, I took 19 for the first one.
So 31.
Okay, so
Why were we being
Oh.
quiet?
So that I could hear.
Oh.
I was rewinding it.
oh,
I missed
okay.
that. I was like,
Oh.
why are we not talking?
Because I was trying to listen to the YouTube stream and y'all were talking too, and it got really
All right,
confusing.
So you took your attack of opportunity. You took your attack of opportunity. So what are you gonna do now?
Kill the
I'm
worm.
gonna shoot it. Yeah, hopefully kill it.
You're gonna shoot it a bunch of times. All right.
No, I can only shoot it once because I'm going to use Scorpio of Poison and I'm going to winch it.
Okay.
For... But that would be 5 less, so 17.
17 misses.
God, fuck, shit. Shouldn't have winched it.
So you need to roll.
Roll, make sure I didn't break the damn thing. And I broke it. Broke the string.
Oof.
So I've got to restring it.
Oof. All right. Well, I guess that's your turn. Yolanda.
Hey guys, we're gonna die.
A series of unfortunate events.
I'm gonna punch it.
Gonna punch it a bunch of times. All right.
And punch it. And punch it. And punch it.
All right. Yolanda successfully moves forward and lands 4 hardening blows into the body of the purple worm. All attacks connect.
Plus 40.
No,
Plus
plus
4d4.
44? Yeah, that's right. Yeah. For an additional 8. As Yolanda pummels the purple worm with the blows. The purple worm turns its head back to Yolanda, where she uppercuts the worm in the jaw. And the worm's head snaps back before the body goes limp and falls to the ground dead.
Whew.
And I slide out.
You don't slide out, but think of yourself as Ron Perlman at the end of that kaiju movie, to where he just cuts himself out.
Pacific
Sure.
Rim.
Yeah,
I'm
Pacific
okay with
Rim.
that.
Yep.
I was restrained though, so
Well, Sir Eastaval says a prayer for his fallen ally.
Give me a
We'll
minute
just
while
say
you talk this out.
how are we doing on HP, guys? Because it doesn't look great from where I'm
Click,
at.
click, click.
Smokine is like almost dead. Like straight up almost dead.
She's feeling it.
So Smokine is on death's door. I'm at about 2/3 health. It looks like Yolanda's at 2/3 health. The Paladin has a stupid amount of health for some reason. Why does Davril have more HP than me? This makes no sense.
You have miscalculated, sir.
I think this is going to be one of those times where we get to cast a mass heal or mass cure. No, wait. Can't do that. I think we're going to have to make camp here and do a short rest.
Yeah.
Because I don't have any higher level spell slots that could do mass healing, except for one, and I'm kind of saving it.
All right, you have a successful kill.
Yeah, I think we're gonna need to rest.
Or at least heal up.
I know that's how we're going to rest.
Well, Smokine still has a few healing spells that she could do. But I feel like I've got 3 cure wounds that I can do level 2.
Armin also has that necklace.
I've used all of its slots.
Really?
Yeah, we've been in here a while.
This one specifically, I didn't roll treasure for because I wanted to kind of do it live just to see what you guys would get.
I hope it's something interesting to warrant all the death. Wait. What about that supreme healing potion, Jeff? Do you still have that?
You do have it.
Do I have the Supreme Healing Potion?
Nope,
One of you has
Nope,
it.
Smokine has it. Go ahead and pop that, Smokine. Or wait, no, if we're going to do a short rest, then don't. Because we should take advantage of our hit dice while we can. And I think you're going to end up using all of them. So that's our current plan, Scott, is to do a short rest here.
Okay.
What
Get
did
the
they-
giant to hold the corridor for us.
What did the giant think of our performance against the purple worm?
You found 2,000 gold on the purple worm. And ooh, I like that. Okay. You found a potion of stone giant strength. 2 potions of stone giant strength. A potion of diminution.
Don't know what that is.
Potion of Shrinking.
a potion of superior healing. So 2, 3, that's 4.
Someone else is adding these potions to their inventory, right? Because I never do.
I haven't been.
I added I put what was the potion?
Jeff, you're in charge of keeping track of potions we get.
Okay, well, I'll just add them to my inventory then.
Yep, do that.
So 2 potions of what now?
2 potions of stone giant strength, a potion of diminution. So that's 3. An elixir of health. Interesting. I'm going to look this item up before I say what it is.
Oh, tell me what it is.
Something good.
Something broken.
Probably. Hang on.
If it gives
The
more
20,
AC, it
the
absolutely
23
is.
strength potion, that was a fire giant, right?
No, the stone giant stone. You've got 3 potions.
Of stone?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool. I'll delete that then.
This interesting. Okay, so all right. I can't believe I actually rolled this, but I know Armin will be very happy about it.
Mm-hmm.
You found a pair of sending stones.
Oh, so like walkie-talkies. They
Yeah.
communicate with each other.
Yes. And finally, this is great. I love this. You found a necklace of fireballs.
How many fireballs? Is it like the beads of? Is it like the same prayer necklace
on.
where they recharge?
Hang on.
Infinite fireball.
This is like the one fight that I was just like, I'm gonna roll this one live because I want to see what you guys get from it. You guys got some pretty good stuff.
I don't.
All right, I'm gonna roll for the beads on it.
Mm-hmm.
7 beads on it. So
Do they recharge?
it's okay. So as the necklace of fireballs work, you can use an action to detach a bead and throw it up to 60 feet away. When it reaches its end of its trajectory, the bead detonates as a 3rd level fireball spell. It does not recharge. These are one-time use. So you have a necklace of 7 beads of fireball. The DC on these fireballs is 15.
Okay, that's interesting. Cool.
You can hurl multiple beads or even the whole necklace as one action. When you do so, increase the level of fireball by 1 for each bead beyond the first. So if you do 2, it counts as a level 4. 3 is a level 5. 6 is a level 6.
I would rather have multiple level 3s all go off at once. Can we do that?
No. Because if you hurl multiple beads, it counts as a higher level.
Yeah, I know. I just want those sweet D8s.
All right. That is the end of combat.
How much gold?
2,000.
Let's go ahead and split that 5. Or you may just go ahead and put all that in the bag of holding.
If you want.
I mean, I've just added mine to my inventory.
Okay.
I've been adding mine just.
Let's do that.
And to answer Jeff's question from earlier, Ufrus looked very impressed with how the party handled the purple worm.
So let's still be cool, guys. I'm gonna get my sword out, cleave off a chunk of it, and I said, "Okay, it's time for lunch."
We feast.
We feast,
We feast.
and it's time for a
Mr.
short break, short lunch.
Mr.
Short-
Stone Giant works his way through, squeezes through, and he starts munching on the raw flesh of the purple worm.
That's
And he
nasty,
says,
man.
Good eats.
You want us to cook that for you, Ustruf?
Better raw than cooked.
Okay, well, let's go ahead and start a fire and do a short rest.
Sure.
I'm gonna pop at least 3. Okay, I'm down 3. I think we're at a stopping point tonight anyway, right?
This is a great stopping.
Okay, excellent. So we have the fireball necklace and the sending stones. We need to talk about those next time on stream, but I have a note for it.
Yeah.
Jeff, add potions. And I'm gonna say bye-bye to
And
the
those
adept.
those were all raw rolls. That's great. I love it.
I can't
Oh
wait.
crap! I can't remember what my hit dice are, so I'll just do it when I get back.
I think they're D8s, but it's on
Yeah.
your character sheet.
They should
No,
be D8s.
no, it's not. It just does that stupid thing where it says it's a D4, and I know it's not a
Oh.
D4.
Should be
Alright.
D8.